You are locked into the sounds of DJ Medley P on the new podcast called Gunfingaz. Yo, welcome back to Gunfingaz, yeah? Talking the latest in grime and bass music and everything down under, all over. All that good stuff there. I'm just gonna get into it straight away. It's the 15th episode. I've got some sick guests in, which I'm surprised these man came in. Big up Josh Hanlon, you know why?
Gang.
You know why? Who have we got?
It's the fucking local geezers,
geezers.
Geezer gang.
Exactly.
Straight skirtage, innit?
Smashing out pints, smashing out Kavossier. That's what we're doing right now. 100%. But we only got Kavossier, no pints. That's after sesh afterwards. But
Couple beers and
what are these man are on? Definitely. I ain't got no winter warmers in. I've got the winter warmers in.
Brandy belly and that. Yes, brandy belly.
Exactly. So, what am I doing? The first episode. Not the first episode. There's a 15th episode. It feels like the first episode every time I do an episode. How about that? We're gonna have a little chat with the geezers. We're gonna go on to new wheels. Then, sneak of the week. I'm gonna finish off with a minute to chaos. Cause I can't do Gunfingaz. I can't have MCs coming on. I can't have sick guests coming on and not do minutes of chaos. Cause I want to test the levels. I want to test the levels each and every time. So, guys, can you introduce yourselves?
Yeah, of course, man. I'm WIZZ. I'm a rapper in local music.
There you go.
I'm Rufus, director.
JIMI, rapper. Ted LOCO, producer.
Loco baby.
Local
Yeah.
baby.
Loco
baby.
Exactly. So, first thing I want to ask you guys is, for someone who's never heard of you before, for example, in the odd situation, because man them should know, how would you describe yourselves?
Free with it.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Free with it. Do you know what I mean?
I
Just
rate
whatever.
You should stick that on the T, you know.
Serious.
Free with it.
Free with it.
Free with it.
Free
That
with
would
it.
slap.
Free with it.
Free with it.
That's funny, because
We're copywriting that, yeah. This is on camera.
Yeah.
on Gunfingaz,
Gunfingaz. Free with it. Heard it here first.
Co-sign.
T's coming soon.
all that good stuff there.
Serious.
And the next thing I want to know is the name. How the fuck did local geezers come about, man? Because that is one name you sit there and go, they could have been from London. They could have been not from America, because then it would be local gangsters, you know what the fuck going on?
Yes.
Local J's.
Local G's.
Local essays.
Local essays.
Nah.
Now I'm saying, you know what? The funniest thing you mentioned that actually, man has got something to play right now. I've added, because this is the 15th episode. I've added ad-libs basically.
Mad thing. What you got, man? What you got?
So this should work. I hope it does. Is that not work? Is that not touch it? No, that's not it. Where's it gone?
Sound like a tune.
That wasn't a tune.
Right now.
It's not even doing the thing. Wow. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, it was going to be really funny. I'm going to have to look at this afterwards. Delays and stuff
Technology.
like that. Technology.
It's a
It
fickle
happens.
Blame Derby Uni that you can't hear the sick ad-libs. I had now saying. Nah.
Do you have
That's
that
what's
now?
coming next year.
I
It's going to be an ad-lib machine, isn't it?
I had that there.
That's what
Serious.
funding's for next year. Ad-lib machine. A
Exactly.
delay box or something.
Exactly.
It's going to get tricky.
We'll just do our own
Trippy
ad-libs.
podcast.
Go on.
Yeah.
Go on. Know what I'm saying?
Nah, saying.
Skirtage.
Loco baby.
Just at random times, just gonna come up.
Just the new one there. Free with it.
Free with it. Free with it.
You know.
Okay.
I'm screaming it.
Now we talked about this before, but when it came to actually the name, were you sitting on a hill one day and just man were just sitting there bunning and they were like, yo man, local geezers, woo? Or was it like, man, you said something about a guy getting hit with lightning?
Yeah.
There was apparently multiple stories.
That was hyperbole. That's one of the sort of myths. It's unconfirmed myths of how it was started. Another one is that our friend got lost on a desert island and he just had like an epiphany one day that Local Geezers was the name, and he managed to actually get back to Derby all the way from this like tropical island to tell us that.
Madly serious, man.
So like when that happens, you kind of have to
you can't
go with it. You can't really say no to that when someone comes back and they've been through that.
It's
You
a
know what I
sign,
mean?
isn't it? It's a sign.
It's a sign. So yeah, that was kind of the top and bottom of it, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Come on.
I mean, I can't, like, that is an amazing story. Like, of course that's true. The local geezers are saying it, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Not local G's.
Know what I'm saying?
Not the local essays.
Not the local gangsters.
It's a local geese.
Free with it. Free with it.
That's the new ad lib, I swear. Can you just get me in for one tune just so I can say that still?
Definitely.
What's man say? So basically, you know, when you said essays, it reminded me. I don't know if it's in GTA San Andreas or something. And there's like, I watched this, like, there's a comedy video about a Pokemon game. It sounds really random now. But there's a scene where the guy is there. He's like, this essay put dust in my weed.
You don't want dusty weed, do you?
And it was the funniest shit I'd ever heard in my life. And I just keep like replaying it. And I was like, how's this not been ad-libbed yet or used? It was like, this essay put dust in my weed.
Well, there you go.
Like
You can co-produce the track. We've got you on ad-libs. You got a nice little sample there before the drop.
Bit of a
so,
skit in there as well.
you know what I mean?
It's there.
Basically, you're a rapper now.
That's it.
Bro, man's got bars on my phone, but I don't like saying that because I'm a humble guy. But also
Got to
because
jump on the freestyle later as well.
Serious. Get involved in the
Now you said
freestyle.
that.
What's your
there
name?
is no going back.
15th episode special.
What's your artist
I mean,
name?
yeah, what's
Medley
ours?
P. Medley P.
Alright.
We've got them medleys.
Because it was like the only thing that I could go. People were like, well, no, but if you turn that around, you're either the Prime Minister or P Money. And I was like, there you go then.
That's it. That's a good combination. Yeah. That's a winning formula.
That's the main combination to go for. So, because I know you man have got different names. How the fuck did WIZZ come out? How did JIMI come
This
out?
one's easy.
Yeah,
It's
mine's
easy.
yeah, like I'm my second name's Wisdom. I'm not gonna give obviously my full name, like my Facebook
Nah, man,
name
don't give
and all that
government
stuff,
tier.
you know what I mean? But that's my second name, so Wisdom. You know what I mean? I used to be quite fast back in the day, like running race and that.
Still
Still
got
not
it.
bad, yeah. Still got
Still
a bit
got
of
it.
pace, you know what I mean?
Setting pace.
But that was basically me. That's how my name
Mm.
came about.
My name Jim. I don't know. Like my name is James. So Jimmy.
Yeah.
I like Jimi Hendrix. So it's got the same spelling.
Hey.
And the killer, cause I just kill shit.
He's OG.
I'm an OG.
The
I'm the youngest OG.
Youngest OG.
I just kill shit.
You know what I was expecting? Yeah, I was expecting him to come in there and he's just gonna put some shades on and be like, "Yo, man, I grew up on Dipset and all that shit. Dude. I grew up on D Block, you know what I'm saying?
Serious.
I was on Black when D Block was on the block, you know what I'm saying? When I did the locks and all that.
Rocks in my socks and that.
Exactly,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? You know what I mean? I've been through pain, man.
I've been through pain, mate.
Mates, mate.
With the pain gang.
Gang.
Free band.
Alright,
Happens, mate.
alright, enough ad libs, man. I know we did the ad lib thing. It's all mental, and it ends its mints. Loco, what? How? Just give me an
Bro,
explanation.
my nickname's been Ted since like year 8, probably year 7 actually. To be
But
fair.
why?
Bro, it's because I used to be fat. Simple as that. My name was Fat Ted, and then it went to Ted when I lost weight.
You know the reason I'm laughing, yeah? Because
Yeah.
I can't lie, man's a potbelly rude boy.
Yeah, serious.
But like when I was a kid, me and my brother, you know when you have like the Key Stage learning books, yeah? He came
Like
up
Biff
to
and Chip and that.
yeah, he came up to
Them
me
ones, yeah.
and he couldn't stop laughing, yeah, because there was a brer in this book called Ted. And me and him used to just laugh there. It's like, oh, Ted wants a lollipop. And we're just like, what the fuck kind of name's Ted? we just didn't understand it. Well, like for the life of us, we just didn't understand it at all.
What the fuck kind of name is Ted?
Do you understand it now?
Yeah,
now
of
you've
course.
heard Ted Loco, it's kind of, it's
Ted-
all gone full circle.
Ted Loco made more sense because
Yeah.
I've not heard of Ted since. Like,
Yeah,
mum was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that was about when I was 5.
Loco is like the opposite to what you'd think a Ted is, isn't it?
Innit?
You know what I'm saying?
Are you crazy? then?
Juxtaposition.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Obviously.
Okay.
There you go then.
It's crazy.
Fair,
Loco, baby.
fair, innit?
Let's go.
So
So
how
Loco, baby.
did you man get involved in music then? Actually, like I know there's different fields to this because I want to get my man here, Rufus, involved. How do you get involved with filming, music, production, all them sort of shit there? So what was going on? What made you just go, this is the thing?
We could break down a timeline, I guess.
Yeah,
like,
there's a bit
The
of a-
geezer timeline.
yeah. So
It's all separate paths that have led
Yeah.
to kind of one
Yeah.
place,
One.
really, isn't it?
yeah.
That's all life.
So music-wise, me and WIZZ, long story short, started working together probably when we was like
Years, man. Teenage years, like when you was young one.
yeah, serious.
From then and
a long time,
and
yeah.
then up to about 18,
Yeah,
kind of that age where we was
Yeah.
doing like WIZZ and Jim.
yeah.
WIZZ and Jimmy,
We,
like,
we literally
mixtapes
wrote it
for
down the
fun,
other
just
day, like
having
Yesterday.
yeah, we wrote
it
everything down. Like me and WIZZ made a tape, like 18 songs. Like when I must have been 16, you was probably like 18. We just churning out music, and then Ted. I met Ted because he used to have these crazy house parties. Like it was lit.
I was listening to this today. on your podcast. It was the second episode when Ted's there.
Yeah.
And Ted's
then-
just sitting there with a North Face cap and the earphones.
In it,
He wasn't even AirPods, he just had the things in
Serious.
just ready.
He wants the AirPods though, so Apple, can you give Ted some
Sorry
AirPods?
about
Tomorrow,
tomorrow.
Very
I swear,
soon.
I'm getting him tomorrow.
Okay, he's gonna cop it.
There you go.
No cap. But yeah, so then
Thanks,
met
Apple.
Ted, and then we all just kind of got together. One of our boys, Johnny, as well. Sleepy J. Shout out Sleepy J.
That's a sick name as well, Sleepy
That's
J.
because
That's a
Yeah,
sick
tell him
name.
that because he wants to change it.
he wants to
Tell him
change his
that.
name, so tell him
Yeah, man.
keep
Nah,
the name.
keep that.
Keep it.
Sleepy J is a sick name.
Keep Sleepy
Yo,
J
sleep is the new thing, man. You know how there's
Serious.
ASAP, there's sleep, innit? So
Serious.
just do your thing. So you two were rapping first.
Yeah,
And
linked up
then-
with Ted.
We went to the same school.
What-
Everyone knew each other anyway. Like,
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
like mutual friends, and
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing. But
yeah,
then,
yeah.
what was your sort of that led you towards kind of?
Bro,
Back in there.
I was playing drums, in like a church band when I was like 12. Probably like.
That was back in
That's
day,
how I
man.
got into music.
Back in day.
That was my
And then
first
rhythm.
experience of music. Yeah.
yeah.
And then just as soon as I left school, started making beats. My friend Aaron started showing me how to use Logic. Then from there, just met these guys, started producing for them, learned to mix, and that was it, bro.
It was that them.
Just-
It was Getting Wave, wasn't it? That
Yeah,
was the
yeah.
first session.
Getting
we
Wave
only took-
was the first session that we ever met up, and obviously
That's the best. Wait,
Classic
can I just
banger.
say, life lesson, and the geezers will have to support it. Getting waved and meeting the person for the first time. Is either one of those experiences, that connects so well, or you just look at the Donny and you're just like, fuck off, bruv. Do one. You can't hold your lips. Don't look at me like we're family. Just because you hugged me one time when you're off E. Leave it at home. Just leave it.
Tell him again.
We're not close.
Exactly. There's always a lick dons in the rave who's just like, yeah, man, we're family. I was like, bro, your sweat may have touched mine by accident.
We don't need that.
We don't need
We've got no
this.
time for that.
We ain't got time for that.
Time for none of that.
So
manners.
Ruth, how did you get involved with the filming thing then?
My story's a bit like mad still. One of my friends gave me a CD of these man ages ago. One of the tapes that he was talking about, and I had this whip that I just bought, and it didn't have a fucking stereo in it. So all I had was a CD player. So I just rinsed this tape, and then he said to me, because I started filming, he was like, "Yo, do you wanna come and help me film a video?" So came with him to go film some videos with him, and then from there we just grew a good relationship, and that's about it really.
Shout
get me
out
out today.
You got
Shout
shout
out.
out.
big up on him, man.
Ollie,
Cooking
shout
up
out.
media.
Yeah, for real.
They got Cooking Up Media, man. The man are saying it is, the co-sign here. One thing I got to ask, man, because you're obviously the guy who's directing the videos, where the fuck the ideas come from? Because they are some fucked ideas, man. What was I watching today? Kiss the Emblem again, and I was just like,
That was just a sick location still.
that was a sick location. I was wondering, where was that? Because it looked like Alton Towers or something.
Yeah, we
Stoke.
location
It was in Stoke.
Yeah, it's in
Bro.
Stoke.
Right,
So
I'll put
if
Stoke.
anyone wants to
Stoke.
remake it, you know what I'm saying?
Stoke ends and that.
Yo, where? Is it just location, or is it something that you've watched? 'Cause
Like, to be fair, I get inspired, like music-wise, yeah, I don't really, obviously I listen to music on like iTunes and that, but more time I'm just like going through YouTube looking for videos. I try to stay away from listening to music without the video, if that makes sense.
yeah.
And then from there I just grow like inspiration from different things, like obviously Cole Bennett's a massive inspiration.
I was gonna mention his videos.
So,
Fucked.
so yeah, that's basically it, man. I don't know, just got
Yeah.
a creative mind in it, so sometimes shit just pops into my head and then we just go from there.
And that's what makes it sick as well, because it's like we can make a song, you know, we always say this, like he can make a beat and it'll give us an idea to do something, and then we build that up, and then that goes there, and then that's kind of that in itself.
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
he hears it and he's like, oh, da 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 da.
Yeah, like there could
We've
be a
got
certain
so
lyric.
much more to, a certain lyric that inspires something, and then
a
it
full
takes it
package.
another level
It's a
on.
full package,
And that was
bro.
what we wanted to be able to do, to be able to
Yeah.
have that kind of in-house relationship where you're hearing the idea as it's being formulated, and then it's all growing alongside it. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes the song isn't completely finished when we're shooting the video.
Yeah, for real.
Structurally, it's still probably the same, not too different, but you know, we're always sending different versions of that over alongside.
I mean,
while we're
sometimes it
in
might just be like a wavy one, innit? And then someone randomly says something like, "Oh, we should do this in the morning," and then it just happens in the morning.
That's
Yeah.
happened. That's
That
happened
was
before.
that was
The
it's
ideas
coming
come
out,
about from us just being together, going to shows and things like that, and then just coming up with ideas and
Co-signed. Get waved, make ideas.
Yeah,
That's why
come on.
uni was made. Get pissed and make ideas.
That's it.
It's true.
It makes perfect sense now.
Creative.
You know what? What's the time? Oh, it's too late. I'm not gonna try and mosh entry was like at 7 or something. I could have got waved and made some more ideas tonight. Oh well. But sometimes it just gets like that.
You can't go mosh, bro.
Still got
The
the
night
boss
one's
on you,
really
man.
It's still got the kavos there.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's definitely. So it's more like you've got it. So one person, it's like when when you're a kid and you have like the maths problems where they put them through a machine and they go into different ways. So you times that by 2 or something. It's sort of the way it works with you. So you have like the beat first or something, or sometimes maybe a video concept and then you work it around that. That is sick to see. That's probably one of the most organic things that you can have, man. You've got like that is a powerhouse right there in
It's the
itself.
team, bro. It's the team.
100%.
But that's it's like when you build them kind of things, you don't want to force it. Like anyone who is trying to do that, because there's still areas that we need to work on and build on to take us to the next level. But as long as you can chill with each other and have a laugh, have a joke, but also talk serious as well. Like when it kind of
When
it
it
matters.
gets serious.
when it gets serious,
When it
yeah,
gets
exactly.
serious.
Then
When
that's
there's
calm. Like it's cool
deadlines and
because you want people who you can be like that with. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
That's what I've noticed. You
Positive.
lot have got that connectivity between you all. That it doesn't seem forced with anything that you do at all. Even in tunes, you notice it. It's like a unison that just clicks proper.
Sick.
because we try to make everything together, innit?
Yeah.
I think it's just fun, innit? Like,
Yeah.
no matter what we do, it's just like we just
Yeah,
enjoy it.
serious. That's why we do this.
Like,
That's
even
what-
if we're shooting a video and it's mad stress, like normal blokes.
Yeah, but we all just
Yeah.
like got together, didn't we? Got our heads down,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. That last day when
Certain,
footage
like,
was like we
funny.
thought it was going, and we had to redo
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
we got on it, and we
Yeah.
just did what we had to do, like, and it was, you know what I mean. The pressure was good in a way.
I want to say, like, Kiss the Emblem, the video, it looks like we're at this place where it's empty. Like, we
Yeah.
just had the place to ourselves, but when we got there,
Opposite,
like, bro, it was like
There's a bare people.
bare people. Like,
Was
they
there
said
bare
that-
Karens there? Like, come on,
Literally,
Johnny,
bro,
let's
literally.
play
Bare
football.
people. Why don't you
get a selfie before you do your 16? Is that okay? Alright. It's just fine with it. My
Do you
kids have
see-
travelled 45 minutes. What is it?
There was a few Teds there as well, man. Not Ted Zekers, but Teds, you know what I'm saying?
the OG Ted.
You know what I mean?
Nah, say.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, man. Coaches were pulling up with people like getting offloaded and dashing.
Was
oh,
it a
man.
tourist
Biddies
thing?
and
Yeah.
Was it? Oh, was it Biddy's thing?
Yeah,
I was gonna
There's us,
say.
man, there, like,
Was it like you know them students from abroad who were just dripped out in like Supreme and shit? Was it one of them ones?
Nah,
That just-
nah,
They're
not
all
even.
about with their cameras and they're like, we need to get a hype beast
It was
pic
more
here.
like-
It was low key, like
Yeah.
they were just taking in the scenery. Really,
families
weren't
as well.
Yeah,
Old-
family.
old
It was
people
a
Flexing the
family.
ASICs.
Yeah.
Flexing the ASICs.
Hey, yo,
New
don't
Balance.
diss the Aces. Don't diss the ASICs. Because
Alright.
man's on the ASICs hype, you know.
Really?
It's comfort.
It's
Oh.
It's comfort.
You know what? I've got a mate who's going for he's actually going to be going for a marathon in April.
Sick.
Big up yourself, Cameron
him up.
Hogan. He's doing it for a good cause as well.
Yes,
and I've
man.
forgotten the cause. This is the worst bit. It's dementia. That's it.
Yeah.
Dementia.
Sick guy.
And he says to me, he's like, nah, because I wear Adidas Ultra Boost when I go to the gym.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's only because it's just comfortable for me.
Mm.
He's like, nah, man, you need to go onto ASICS because it does the thing. And I've heard comfortable things.
6
like
months
that.
you'll be on the A6 hype.
Yeah,
Me and Yuji.
there you go.
sponsored.
Bro, therefore, bro, I've seen novelists kitted out in a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I met him at Grime Originals, the Wiley's birthday bash. Sick, bruh. And the man had this, like, I like the tracksuit. It was all ASICS. It was like a purple and stuff. He had like a hood rich. I don't know what the name of the man bag is. It's the one that the man them are putting on now. It sits
Oh,
like
the
you got
front
a
thing.
chat. Yeah, the front
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, hood rich
That's
one
what
of
it's called.
those.
The front thing.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's a sickness.
Yeah, we're gonna call it a front thing from now on. So
Innit,
it's
for real.
co-signed.
That's it.
Everybody
You
do the
heard-
gun
you
thing.
heard it here
It's
first,
it's
people.
it's
You
co-signed.
heard it here first.
He had like a white, purple, and it was like a pink sort of ASICS tracksuit. But then I saw the crepes and I was like,
Dead. Not feeling it.
I wasn't really feeling it. It was like, I was looking, I was kind of like, oh, cuz you're a novelist. I was like, you know, but still, it's just, man's getting bread for it. So
And you
I
got
can't
that's it.
blame
You
him.
probably didn't pay for them, so
Exactly.
you know what I mean. If you spent peas on something and it's dead, like.
Wait, the
rate
funniest
it's
thing,
peak, but
there was a
nah,
guy,
right, it's free.
breading way too
70
much in the queue.
Oh, well.
There was a guy next to him, and the guy kept breading way too much. He was like, yeah, oh yeah, man, you're doing bits, man, that's sick, you know, that tracksuit there, you get me? He's like, oh, the kicks are sick. I looked at me and my mate, at the same time, we were trying not to laugh, but we just looked at the kicks and we're like, no, man, stop, wait, please. And he was like, yeah, man, they're sick, you know. I was like, oh, man, you're just breading too hard. You're breading too hard. But that's not the point of the story.
Bread into toast.
That clock way too slow for me still.
Blinky, you'll miss it.
Yeah. Go back 5 seconds. Trust me.
Reload, man.
Trust me. Reload that. So I saw in the podcast number 2, Ted Loco, link in the bio, because I keep mentioning it too much. I can't just not put it in the bio. You know what? Whole series in the bio. How about that?
Come on.
Baso, you mentioned about how Future had quite a big influence on the beats you were patterning. Was there anyone else at the time that was sort of, was it just stuff you listened to at the wave, or where would it come from?
You know what, bro? Like, I'm heavily influenced by like just American hip hop, man. Like 2014 to 2015, even 2016. Like, I just rinsed that, bro. Literally.
Any ones in particular, those albums that make you go?
What, Future's albums?
Or like just anyone, just like, apart from the Future, that is Future.
Travis Scott.
Yeah, Travis Scott's a big one.
Do you know
Travis
what?
Scott.
Days
Definitely.
Before Radio. Radio?
Rodeo. Yeah. That's the one.
That was the one.
Big.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Actually, you might.
Yeah,
Drugs,
Skyfall.
you should try it.
Drugs, you should try
Banger,
it.
that's a vibe.
Yo, the video of them making Skyfall, you seen that
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Metro
Good
and Travis?
Yeah, good, yeah.
That is a good video.
Skyfall's
that,
a
bro. That is good.
one.
Oh, yeah.
Good one.
I couldn't do him right by not shouting him out as well. AO19, also known as Arnold.
Yeah.
He's one of my mates from college, and he was the person who put me on Travis Scott. And
Yeah,
that
big
was
up
like the
Arnold.
first sort of people that I looked at. Because I was more into my old school hip hop. Like in school, for some reason, I was like, my dad's best mate showed me NWA for the first time. And he was like, me and your dad used to listen to this. I was like, what? Get the fuck out. Like, you're crazy, man. So I just listened to bare old school shit. I was influenced by like Mos Def and stuff like that. Black on Both Sides is one of my favorite albums. Like, sick. But when I really started listening to more of the new generation, it was like the odd Chris Brown tune you'd hear. But when I first heard Travis Scott, life changing, man.
To the next level.
Serious.
Like that, from everything that he did.
It's different, man.
Yeah.
It was different
Different,
at the time. It was different.
What sort of age was you at that point?
Me, I was just going into college. So I was
I
about
was kind of the
16.
same still. But I'd
So-
say it was Young Lean that did it for me.
Young Lean,
Yeah,
you know
Young
what?
Lean was big
Hey,
for me as well.
Young Lean in school, because I had a couple of mates who put me on him as well. And I used to listen to Kyoto whilst I was studying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yo,
Hard.
that beat inspired me to make so many beats.
I swear.
That Kyoto beat, yeah, that was
Was that
sick.
shit?
He's a sick guy. It's fine.
Water.
They just do that. If people want to know, the lights went off. Well done. You've been updated now.
Not in here though, obviously.
Exactly.
Still lit in it.
Still
lit.
Still lit. It's lit. Gang. Yo, big up the Screwfix cups as well, but fuck Screwfix at the same time.
Big
You're
up.
gonna get
it's
sacked,
good as well,
man.
like,
You'll get
to say
sacked.
about the new and the old, you know what I mean? Having a balance of both, because like I've got
influences,
I got a lot of appreciation for old school, like, you know,
Mm.
Tribe Called Quest,
It's only right.
and then that kind of realm, Wu-Tang as well,
Mm.
and beyond there. I think a person we have to shout out is Max
Max
B.
B.
If
Max
you
B
don't
as
know
well.
about Max B, then you need to know about Max B, because
He's the wave, mate. He's the
the
wave.
waviest, the wave.
Free him though.
Free him, therefore.
Free Max B.
But he's a
So
legend.
we've been through the whole package and whatnot. Do you know what, one thing I will add? Like the Meek Mill and Travis song was inspiring to man. I don't know why.
Mhm.
It was just one of those tunes I could put on in my car.
It was the first one on that tape, wasn't it?
Yeah, Al Farrow. I can't say
Farrow,
Farrow
yeah,
for the life of me.
Yeah.
I just say Pharaoh or Pharrell.
Yeah.
Pharrell,
Pharaoh.
Pharrell,
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 Pharrell.
Pharrell,
Pharrell.
Pharrell,
Pharrell.
Pharrell,
Rare.
Pharrell,
Aya.
Pharrell.
Aya.
Good gang.
There you go. So we've gone through the whole package. We know how the people. Now you know about the local geese. The timeline is complete. I think not really, because there's more to come. You dickheads, if you believe that. Exactly. So I know you man have been shutting down, going up to Birmingham and shit, like Manchester and whatnot.
London.
Is there any more Any more shows coming? You know what? The worst thing is, 2 times people have shouted me to come to your shows in Derby.
And you
I'm
never
busy
been?
both times.
You
gotta
missed
say
out,
you
bro.
missed
And I have to
missed
go.
out.
I've
In
missed out
Derby's
hard.
madness.
In Derby,
Yeah,
it's
there's more
crazy.
to come there. More Derby shows.
Yeah,
are
more
gonna come,
Derby
like,
shows
It's
come.
crazy,
We're
bro,
working
Derby.
on that all the time, like trying
Yeah.
to sort that out. But
Sneakers getting pushed over and shit.
Yeah.
Jeez.
there's things coming, isn't there?
Yeah, serious.
Definitely.
There's a couple things in the pipeline.
Anything that you can say now, anything you
There's
can't.
nothing
say?
100%, so we can't really.
That's fine. That's fine.
But we'll let you know, and you can spread the word.
Of course. That's what I'm here to do.
Yes, man.
But
And you have to
100%.
come this time.
Yeah,
I have to.
definitely.
No, I have to
You have to.
fully. I have to. That's what I want to do
100%.
because I've seen snaps and shit, and I'm like, I'm a dickhead. I'm a
We can do some
dickhead.
ad libs in it.
Yeah,
Hype
yeah.
man.
Hype
You can
man
have a
and
hype
that.
man segment.
Do you know the worst
for
thing?
sure.
I think one of the nights that I think it was my mate's birthday. Do you remember where we ended up? Potwood, you know. And man are sending me snaps from the local geezers thing. And I was like, do you know that moment where you just like, it was his moment, he fucked up. I was sitting there like,
I
The
don't
only
even know what to say
priorities,
to
innit?
that.
Get
I
your-
was
get
sitting
your
there,
priorities right.
I was
That's
sitting there
for
while
sure.
Cotton Eye Joe's on, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, am I a dickhead in life? Have you seen that video? It's like old school from that, I think it's from like Wagwan TV or something like that. And it's like, yeah, basically, my boy did this bird, and then he got her pregnant, and then his boy's the guy next to him, and he's there with his cap, and he's like, am I a dickhead in life? On this camera, you want to say this? And I
Is that how
find
you
it the
felt?
funniest thing.
Is that how you felt?
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
I would
try-
feel like that though, to be honest. If I was in Pop World.
Disgrace.
Bro,
Under any circumstance, Pop World, I would feel like that.
I swear, man, I was getting clap off the floors or something from the girls in there, man. No, clap off the floor.
Oh, yeah.
What's
On
he
our
say?
first album, well, EP project, we have a skit on there called Drive Through, and we basically, we're in a drive-through, and actually, it's got Cotton Eye Joe in there. Yeah. We're just chatting to him. We're saying, "Have you heard of us?" He's like, "Nah." We said, "You been Potwood?" He said, "Yeah." So WIZZ is like, "Oh, you into Cotton Eye Joe?"
I was like, is that too poppy? Like,
Too poppy.
he didn't say, so we never got it confirmed if it was.
You know what? My mate said to me, he was like, yo, do you want to come true to Potwood? And I was like,
No.
and I was like, I'd rather go in Moo Moo's because they play like the other room, there's another room and they play more my kind of music and whatnot. There's basically more rap, stuff like that. And that's calm if I really want to go out. And then he's like, nah, they'll just play. I said to him, they'll play Cotton Eye Joe on that. He's like, nah, man, they've changed. I was like, Pop would have changed. What, their prices in drinks? The amount of 16-year-olds they're letting or something. Do you know what I mean?
A lot of changes needed.
Exactly. A lot of change.
Changes
Is
Some things will never change.
never change.
That's the way it is.
So, we've gone through the history and whatnot. Yeah, we've had bare jokes though. I love it. So, I'm going into my next segment, which is New Wheels, where me and my guest, we go through our bangers that have been coming out throughout a couple of weeks, months and whatnot. So, local geezers, who have been getting the wheel ups in the whip. And you know what I want you to say? Because big up Brucey and Window. I've just watched the new episode of the show.
Yeah.
And they
It's window K.
Window K.
and they're sitting in the car, and it's some next. I would call it a Potwood tune, to be honest. And,
Yeah.
and Greg starts singing. He's like, "That's a wheel," up. And then Brucey's like, "That's a wheel up." He just does it in
Them
the.
man are funny.
Yeah,
Them
these
man
guys
are-
are good, man.
They're sick guys. Sick guys.
Yeah.
Sick guys.
They got good vibes.
So, of
Good banner.
Good
Look.
banter. We like banter. We like good banter.
course,
It's a thumbs up. It's a thumbs up from us.
it's a certified Gunfinger from Medley P.
100.
Certified.
Who are the peoples then that you've been listening to recently?
Young Fume has been getting rinsed, bro.
Yeah.
Young Fume.
Young Fume,
Lots
yeah.
across his floor. Yeah.
This is
Big.
like, yeah, still ain't this
Big.
but I know he delivers.
So
Giggs'
big.
album
Oh,
Yeah, gigs.
is
Gigs.
going
Spot
off.
for that.
even got
Going
Spot
off.
for
Yeah,
that.
gigs,
Going
big
off.
gigs,
Going
off.
off.
For sure, man.
hardest.
Going off.
What's your favourite tune from it?
My favourite track.
I know mine, and it's probably I'm not even gonna say the bass. I've got a couple that I like.
I like the tune with French because I think that French's verse on that and the way French goes in,
Wait.
it reminds me of old French. Like it's got the
Yeah,
sloppy
yeah.
drunkenness to it, but it's got the certified wordplay as well, like which I always like that from French. You know what I mean, he's got that kind of skippy wave. So yeah, man, that's my favourite like standout. I like 187 as well.
Yeah, 187.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
beat-
yeah.
Thumper, I
the
heard
beat's
that.
hard. The
Yeah.
beat's hard. Sick beat.
I'm probably, I don't know if it's like I'm mixing for what I'm gonna say, but I do. When I first heard Baby on there, doing the tune Baby, It reminded me like a 2014, 2013 Link Up TV tune. And the way the beat was, it kind of reminded me all more like Look What the Cat Dragged In. The beat.
Oh yeah.
Like something like that. And I love that tune. The Gets one, because I'm a massive Gets fan. For anyone who's been following, Gets is one of my favourites. But the Wretch tune, Wretch went back to his fucking roots, man. Wretch went in. Like he still goes in now, but that tune there, it reminded me more of it reminded me of when he was doing tunes like, I'm not trying to say Tractor. It's before when he had Retrospective, and it's the tune with Get Some Badness. Inna the Ghetto.
Ooh.
Bad boy
Give me
tune.
one for that as well.
That's a classic, right?
That
That's
was
a classic.
That was a classic.
And people don't know Maniac produced that as well, which was a grind tune.
Inna the ghetto.
Yeah,
come on.
I'm in the ghetto. He's like, I'm in the ghetto. I'm in Justin's yacht.
Yeah.
Like, man, what did he?
Wretch
I don't want
is
to
just
mess
too
it
much.
up.
Just generally, it's just too much. But like, yeah, that album, is it called Pisces or?
Retrospective, I
Is
think.
it called? Is
The
there a
first
track on
one.
there called Pisces? Or
Yeah, I
Inna
think
the
there
Ghetto,
is.
like that, on that same mixtape. That's a really that's
Yeah,
a good,
I'm gonna have to get it
that's
up.
a real good tape. That is.
That tape was
That was
cold.
back in the day. That used to be my one.
Cold, 100%. Anybody?
D-Block Europe.
D-Block.
Home Alone.
Barks is
Yeah,
gonna
that's
be
what
so
you're
sad.
Home Alone.
Barks, my co-host, most hated.
What?
He fucking.
He hates them.
No, he loves them.
Oh, he loves
His
them.
name's Mr. Most Hated.
Gang. Gang.
D-Blocks.
Mr. Most Hated.
That's his name.
Yeah,
he says
why?
it. He says
Do you I don't know why he says. It's just
Serious?
Barks. Why were you not here, man? I
I
can't.
think you're a good lad. You like D-Block Europe. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like a great bloke.
Nah,
Where is he?
Nah, saying.
Yeah.
He was at work last time I checked, but I don't think he could have made it. But you know,
Stress.
he wanted to be here so
Real
bad.
stress.
When I told him, I was like, "Yo, local users are coming through." He was like, "Yo, you're a mad guy," you know. I was like, Josh, and
Ganged off.
yeah, but nah, D-Block are on bits, man. He fucking loves them. Do you know what? I think he calls himself Mr. Most Hated, because I thought it was more, because I know he's into his drill. I thought it was more because there's a guy called S1 right now, and he goes by Mr. Most Hated. I think that's his tag. So I just thought he was just doing that, but I don't know, man.
Maybe there's more to it.
There is
It meets
more.
the eye.
Exactly. Find out in the next episode of Barks' life.
To be continued.
Life of Box.
You get me? He's gonna love this. We're just running too much joke now. D-Block's thing, hard. I literally had the clip for what was gonna be the ad lib. For now saying, literally from Kitchen Kings, I was like, this was patterned here to be ready. It just didn't work, and I was so sad. But nah, who
Can we
else?
post edit it?
We're gonna have to post it too.
Post edit it.
Brad, you ready?
You got that?
You got nah saying.
Nice with it.
Just have the clip, just right.
Free with it.
Free with it. Hey.
Gunner.
Gonna. You know what? I've been meaning to listen to that new thing.
Hard.
What's it called again?
Drip or
It's not,
Drown
it's
too.
not the best representation of Gunna, man, but it's good. It's still good.
First
I
album.
love Gunna.
First
but-
album.
Is it?
Yeah. I think it's hard. Me and him will dispute on music all day.
Yeah.
So
I love
if
Gunna.
you want to hear
I
this,
do
like,
love
No, I
Gunna,
love
but
that
he
shit.
ain't fucking with it.
Nah,
I'm
nah,
feeling
nah. I
it.
do rate it. A couple of songs. I was expecting more though.
I liked. Did he do Drip Season? What's the last one that came out with the face and his face looks like a snake? Is that Drip Season 2 or 3 or 3? I'm sure that's 3. For the life of me, I think it's 3.
The
But
green
there's
one,
a-
innit?
Yeah.
That one's
With
hard.
top
That's
off and
hard.
stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did-
yeah.
I did- Yeah.
Take
Top
Drip
off.
Season
like
That's
Happy
big
South.
tune. Yeah, that's big. That's
I
big.
go back to the chap.
Did anyone see the meme yet? Where I sent this to my mate because it was quite funny. It was like circumstance people, and he said he just had the scene from his colours thing, and he's like, I take the tap off. I sent it him, and I was like, hey, you know who you are as well.
good
You know
banter.
who you
It's
are.
good banter. It's good banter. It's
bad
edgy
banter.
banter. It's edgy banter.
Edgy banter.
If your friend can't take banter, then you might have a falling out. But if they can take banter, they're gonna laugh.
Exactly. Sometimes you got a bust joke.
That's it.
Got a bust joke.
Don't take life so serious.
Because it's not permanent, people.
Make the jump.
Make the jump as well.
Yeah, man.
True. True say. What was I gonna say? Man Like H's new project. That's what I've been banging out.
I heard
Reload
Eyes
King.
produced the whole thing. I swear I saw that
Really?
somewhere. I swear I saw that on Eyes' Facebook. He produced it.
Big up Eyes. I didn't know he was on
Don't
the
quote
button
me on
set.
that. I swear I saw that though.
Yeah, no, fair.
Fair
That's
enough.
calm.
He's done that.
He's
That's good.
collabs on the tape and whatnot. Him and one of my favourite tunes. I said it last week for my top 3 selected. His was top 1, the tune that he just put out with KG, which was on JDC. Like whoever was, I think actually that he's followed me now. But a guy called Benji, I think it's Benji the Greatest or Benji WIZZ or something like that. He produced the track and it was weird because at first I thought it was like a trap beat, but then it mixes into sort of grime and garage sort of essence of the way it sounds. And like when you have it in the speaker in the car, my car's got a sub. So I'm like that. I'm a ratty guy.
I used to have the sub, but I didn't have it secured down. I used to slide about too.
Yeah.
Car was vibrating, the levels weren't set now.
I love it.
You got a nice
Do you know when you just have it and you're just like, you know when someone's chatting shit, you're just like, fuck off.
You just nodded. They think you're nodding to them, but you're just nodding to the jury. Don't want tinnitus.
I had the sub in my first car, innit?
Yeah.
But I never fucking wired the switch in to turn it off.
Oh no.
So every time I got out the whip, I had to go into the boot and undo it. Otherwise I'd have a flat battery in the morning.
That's real.
Yo, energy goes to
That's dedication.
That's real shit. That's real shit. I got a big up. You know what? Hey, big up to my guy MAYDAY from Birmingham and that King Standing. New tunes just came out, Estate, and he's just been nominated for 3 BMAs, Birmingham Music Awards.
That's big.
For like Rising Star, I think, Best Track and Best Video for like Kave, that was on Spotify's Grime Shutdown playlist for like a good couple of months, and it did like over 100k streams and shit, man. He was on bits for that.
Sick.
But now I wish the best for the guy because he murks it every time. Even into the littlest of things, the guy he made for his new tune that he had at the time, which was 36,000 feet. He made postcards that you could buy, and then on the postcard, not a postcard, it wasn't even a postcard, it was like an airplane ticket, and he had like a QR code which would lead you to an exclusive track you could only get off the ting.
It was like the gigs thing, innit?
Yeah, we've seen these
in London. You know the graffiti thing?
Yeah.
It's got a QR code there and scanned it, innit? And it goes up and there's like helicopters in the sky.
There's a massive thing, and like so you scan it and then you can.
We did it, man, like 2 days ago.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like,
well, it's in London only, and like
the big gigs in front of you, man.
Yeah,
getting shot by helicopters and tanks and shit.
Trust me, it's mad.
He's angry, man, kicking them and stuff.
We rate that kind of shit. Like,
that is
inspiring.
It's sick.
100%. Right, big 'em up, man. And then I've also been listening to a lot of UKG recently. For people that don't know, it's garage, because grime comes from garage. And I was into garage a lot as a kid, down in Bedford and all them sort of things there. And then I went deeper into sort of other shit. I can't even think of what I'm talking about right now. Not even the Juice's fault.
Are you a TDQ fan?
Yes.
Yeah.
TQD?
TQD.
Yeah.
TDQ.
TDQ.
Obviously, I'm not that much of a fan.
It's alright. We have our moments. It's the juice. Blame the juice.
Kavos, it's good
Kavos.
stuff. But I went to go see him not too long ago. My bro's a big fan of that kind of wave and the future beats kind of sound as well, and everything that kind of.
They package it together nicely.
Man. It's nice. It's got the nice sort of harmonics and the nice stuff that you want to hear, but it's got that filthy stuff as well.
Their last project was hard.
Yeah, Gunfingaz is
Gunfingaz.
Perfect.
Bro, their last project was hard. They had a tune called Ghosts on there, vibes and things, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was hard. Big up TQT for that. But the people that I've been listening to a lot, like me and MAYDAY, funny enough, we're having a conversation about this because I was talking, because Conductor, who's the main guy I'm on about here, he's got a label called KIWI Records, and he's released a thing called I think it was called, what's the name of it? I've got it on my phone for the life of me. It's called Ripe and Ready EP, and it's like, I believe it's his label now, Records, KIWI Records, and he's got Sammy Virgie on there, Shada, Mind of a Dragon, and they all have their own tunes, and it's just garage based. But I swear, man, when I listen to this guy's tune, I just want to be a healthier person, man. I want to eat fruit or something, because the beats.
Do you not now?
I don't, to be honest. Still,
this is the man you need to speak to.
I do need.
It's good, man.
No, it's just like, it just, you know, when you just say like you need.
Fruits, nature's sweets.
I just need to just raw. Yeah. That is the best thing. That is the best way people have said.
Go to KFC. What are you gonna say?
I'm a
KFC.
I'm a convenient guy. I'm a convenient guy. You gotta be convenient with it.
KFC is always the one, but you know what? Yeah, been in that traffic jam earlier, man. Made me feel weird because there was like a lorry next to me with bare cows, obviously waiting to go die, and that made me feel bad.
Shit, that is a big one.
But KFC is the one, so it is what it is.
KFC ain't cow.
I feel WIZZ is gonna say different. I know
I
why.
mean, let's not get into it. 'Cause we could be here all night.
KFC ain't cow, but
You know what I mean? Think about them. Think about them. Think about the cows, man. They have feelings too.
Think
Mate,
about
this
the
cow
cow.
was looking at me.
Put their needs before your belly. That's what I say. But I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna start preaching.
Nah,
Honestly,
therefore,
We can do that another time, maybe.
we're gonna have a
We can
special
another
episode.
conversation about that.
We're gonna have a
little
special-
debate thing, maybe.
Vegan doff.
Bring some facts. Bring my notepad.
Feed
in.
off.
Some ones without
I take the
cow.
V off.
Take the V out.
I dropped the meat out. That sounds a bit weird still. Don't do that in public areas. That's what I'm saying.
So sass.
Someone might have something to say about
Yeah.
it if you drop that out there. Yeah.
Wait, now big up.
That's in the
Therefore, big up the sounds of Conductor, yeah, because I might start eating kiwis after listening to half of this shit, man. It's just with Garage, it started off as one of those things that, you know, you have a party, you know, the guys there, not even because I don't design a rough and that, but you know, you want to look a little bit nice sometimes. That's what it started off. But this guy's brought like a flavor to it. There's still, it resonates with what people wear now or people do. It's just happy vibes, man. Like real happy vibes, and it's like you listen to it, you're like, you can hear like a quench of a fruit or something. I'm on some Ratatouille flex it. For man that know Ratatouille, when he closes his eyes, the man sees the flavors through his head and shit. One of them ones. Visual flavors. There you go. He makes visual flavor music for all you guys out there want to get involved with visual flavor.
That's a new genre there, isn't it? That's a new genre.
That's it. We can make
Visual flavors.
it. There you go. Local geezers.
If you want
X.
to make that, yeah, we want to make some visual flavors.
You do make visual flavors.
We do. Yeah, we want to make more visual flavors. So,
Yeah.
man.
We got more visual.
Let's make some.
We have
more.
more
we
visual
have more.
flavors.
Let's
We have
increase the
plenty
palette. You know what I mean?
Whip it up.
Whippy.
That way. That way. Whip it. Alright. So we've been through the source of the flavors. Big up everyone who's doing their thing. Links will be in the bio for all that we've explained so far. But the next segment is Sneak of the Week. It's one of my favourite segments because I love my trainers.
Jeez, the SKs.
For people that don't know, I'm putting that down. I don't want to be too cocky about that.
The hat's a classic as well. Like
TN
the TN hat.
It's from
Classic.
Foot Locker. They started bringing them out,
Yeah, yeah.
and I was like, I want every colour.
Yeah.
I wasn't a visual flavours thing.
Yeah.
I was literally on a visual flavours thing. I got the white, the black, the blue, and the red.
They ain't playing no games.
I got all four.
Nice
And then I've
palette
seen
there.
some new ones, and I'm kind of like, I don't know. There's a grey one, but I'm like, I might need the tracksuit for that first. So, you know, I gotta wait. But who knows? I might bust it tomorrow. Who knows? I'm spontaneous like that still.
You never know.
I know these guys care about the materials them as well. I've seen some fire kicks on today. It's like the man yo, flex them, man. Flex the kicks. Flex the kicks.
Yeah, Rufus, get pull the Yeezys out, man. Just pull the Yeezys out. Show the camera in it. Show the camera in it. Show the camera.
on the desk.
Show the camera.
Just
Just get it up there. Just get it up there.
Get
Stop
it up
pissing
there.
about. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah.
There you go.
Dirty, man.
Yeah.
The drip's
Don't
too
even look
hard.
after them.
We don't need to put any more up after that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna embarrass us all.
Innit?
I got a tight hammy anyway.
Yeah, my legs
Didn't
are
stretch. handy.
Didn't stretch before
That was a
this.
big stretch, man. Don't put that camera on, man.
Nah.
Leave it to that one.
So what we saying, yeah, as people know, that Sneak of the Week is where me and my guest, we go, our guests, because everyone's a part of Gunfingaz, we go through what is the crepe that is hotting up the streets. What's that one crepe where you're walking through Westfield, Derby, yeah, you go past Foot Locker, you're like, hey fam, what are those? You're like, there's the wickedest ones.
The wickedest thing.
I need them,
The wickedest thing.
you know. So, local geezers, what is
I feel strongly about like
the crepe of the week, the sneak of the week?
almost not wanting what everyone wants. Me personally,
Bro, I'm into some techie Air Maxes, I can't lie.
that's what Air Max have got some mad stuff like
Yeah.
some of the stuff we seen the other day, color wise and colorways and
My
like
favourite
everything.
trainers are New Balance.
Really?
Yeah, G.
I understand.
Comfy
That's a.
back.
Do you know what? It's like me and my mate, we have a discussion. This is going to go off topic a little bit about birds. And he'll say one's fit, and I'll be like, nah. And I'll say to him, it's an acquired taste. You know when like, you know, someone's into their drinks, and I'll be like, that's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
For him, I'll just say that's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
And we both have
Yeah.
ours. So
I
it's
feel
just
it.
like a fair thing to
His
end
taste
the
hasn't
argument.
matured, maybe.
Exactly.
You might say, you get me.
Exactly.
I feel like we're all like that though. We're all like quite taste in it, but different.
Yeah, defo, like
You know what I'm
defo.
saying?
But that's good because it means everyone brings something different. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Know what I'm saying?
I think I'm always gonna shout TNs, man. Like TNs are my crap. Like they're my.
I haven't
crap, they're
bought
my
a pair
crap.
yet. This is the
Oh,
funniest
great.
bit. I've never bought a pair, but if you go for my Instagram, I'm giving you access to my Instagram now on my save. There's bare TNs there that I want, but
I've always said if I had to pee, like if I had just
Every colour.
I just
there's so
just
many.
TN'd off and that'd be
When-
it. Just
when you have to pee.
yes,
When
when I
you-
have
when
to
you
pee.
have
Sorry,
to
yeah,
pee.
yeah.
We
I'm a
keep-
big
we
advocate
keep
of that.
doing
I'm a
this.
big.
We keep doing
You
this.
got to
Come on.
check
Literally,
people when they don't do it. Or
Pre
they do
that,
it.
pre that. What does that show? What does that show?
Yeah,
It's
just
crepes.
we got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're nice. Them purple ones are very nice. Purple haze.
Tracksuit
Sounds like a bit of you.
Tracksuit mafia.
Show the cam.
That's a bit of me.
Show the cam the one time just so they can see.
Grease.
We got that.
Grease. We got it. Teamwork team. There we go. Alley oop.
There you go.
Yes.
Let's see them.
They're cold, man.
Yeah, they go hard.
Cold.
Bro, I swear.
Purple haze, baby.
They go hard.
You know what? It's got to be down to my mate. I'll shout him out as well. My guy, Pags, also known as Lewis Page. I gave his government out way too easy.
His national insurance number is 80. Don't be that, did it?
But, you know,
He lives
big up Pags because he was the one who got me into crepes and shit. Because man was into some dry shit before. When I went to college, I was like, I used to look at them, certain things. I used to have slip-ons, I swear, when I started college. And then afterwards, I was like, you know the first crepe that I bought? Funny enough, you mentioned New Balance. It was a pair of New Balance.
Yeah, come on.
They were a pair of like, it was like a blacked out one, but it had like a blue on the sole and a bit on like the end. And I thought I was sick. And then I bought my first pair. It's when the BWs were coming back in. If anyone knows about the BWs.
Air Max BW. Yeah.
My leg.
Yeah.
Wickedest thing.
Synchronicity.
Let's get the physio one after.
100%.
Physio now. My leg.
If you know, you know.
Jesus Christ. Alright. But basically, BWs were the first Air Maxes that I bought, really. Because that's the first time I had a job and I could pay for them out. So I got a pair of black ones. And I went Why Not Festival and I fucked them up horribly. Because I was that guy who goes around with trainers. And I realised if I'm ever going to a festival again, I'm not busting trainers like that. Unless I'm on stage on a madness. Because that's the only way they stay clean.
For real.
I'm not trying to. I looked at them afterwards. I was like, I've abused you, man. Like, I've abused these crepes, and I was like, I
Was that
feel
the
bad.
first wear? Or
No,
you got a bit out of them
It
before?
was more like
Okay.
it was a couple of years out of them.
Oh, that's
before
what
I did
you've
it.
got a bit of enjoyment from.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Those ones where you go to a festival with just
Ooh.
took them out the box, and then they're getting put in a different kind of box afterwards.
They're put in a
so
coffin.
They're getting buried.
Married.
Funeral.
You know what?
Boom.
What's that? Have you man heard about? Do you know what I was gonna say? You man heard? Have you man heard YM Melly, Murder on My Mind?
Yeah.
And I got murder on my mind. I didn't mean to use him, man. Just
Look after your friends.
look up.
And the crepes. Look after your friends.
All
I'm
right.
nervous.
Wait, we need a summarization. So, I've not actually shown you the crepe. I have shown you the crepe before, but basically, the crepe is the Nike Air Max 97 Neon Soul, and these are bad boy, as you can see for the
They're
camera.
hard still.
They remind me of like the Vapors back
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
day.
the
Do you know what I mean?
Ronaldo
Like the
Vapors.
ones Ronaldo wore in the '98 World Cup. You know that?
Yeah, with the
Mm.
weight.
Remind me of them.
I thought to me, man, it has to be the tick. Just bounces. Even on the sole, I ain't got another picture to show you, but on the sole, it has sole on it. People, that's enough. I'm dropping a uni loan on this because it's part of the Air Max Day. If people don't know, basically everyone, you could apply to make your own crepe. I think, and there were a couple of ideas that were put through. So before it was just one design, which was the Wotherspoons, the Sean Wotherspoons.
Oh yeah, they were hard.
Yeah,
they were
yeah,
hard.
yeah.
They
Different cities, wasn't it?
crazy. This year they've now done different. Well, last year they did more cities. So Swole got their own, and I was like, those are bad boy. Someone even showed me a design that someone was doing for a TN/Air Max 1, and I was like, you know what? It looked weird. You couldn't really think about it, could you?
Air Max 1 is 87. Do you call them 87s as well?
Yes, I think.
And it's the it's what the
It's like the first little piece
Weatherspoon
of
ones
bubble.
or how'd you say it?
Wotherspoon, I think.
Wotherspoon. Yeah, it's that base, isn't it?
yeah.
But with TN, yeah.
with the TN.
I just gotta show you that.
Oh my god.
That's your thing.
That's a TN whip.
Get in my basket.
Skirted.
Oh, yeah.
TN whip.
Yo, for the people them that can't
Shout out
see,
Rach Tooley, my friend.
this
she
is what we've
captured
just
that
seen
picture.
right now.
It's hard.
That's waves.
TN whip.
That's a proper rap.
Oh, real.
It's a rap.
Drip whip.
It's a rap. Drip whip.
That is up. That's my next
Mad
whip,
thing.
I guess.
Jeez.
Old tight Rach Tooley.
Jeez.
I'm gonna hit you up and I'm gonna get the whip.
I'm rating all like the Air
Need
Force
more than
Ones
a
at the minute,
euro
man,
for
that are
that
coming out.
Yeah,
You know the-
Rufus, what you saying?
You know the Air Force Ones?
Oh yeah.
There's like bare sick ones that are coming out at the minute, man.
Air
What are
Forces came back in a different way, man.
Yeah, for real.
The gum sole.
You know those
camouflage
ones?
thing.
Nah, the orange ones with the like called. I think it's like tree. It's like tree camo orange. or
Oh, the
something.
ones that we seen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
hard,
They
so-
were crud.
If you can send man a link, it will be put in the bio
Ready?
Yo,
and it will
Deja.
be probably here. Who knows?
He's already got the
Got
mob
him,
G's.
got him.
You got
He's
him.
already
I'm
got the
waiting
mob
to
G's.
buy 'em still.
Get it on there. Get it on there.
Where's that? Where's it from?
I don't know. Looking quite cheap.
Oh my god. With the gum sole as well, these are
I
powerful.
think that's
Gum so dangerous.
That's the still.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, gum sole. Gum sole.
It is fact to be fair.
They
Oh, fair
are
play.
Leng.
Bro, I read that
Lengosaurus Rex.
It's a write off. It's a write
I
off.
didn't check myself in through the walking centre.
I do know.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
struggling.
So what we're saying, we've got Wiz is saying TNs.
ASICS. I'm saying ASICS.
He's saying ASICS.
Obviously.
He's saying New Balance, and he's saying Forces, and I am saying the Nike Air Max Soul because I'm repping for Air Max Day because I want a Nike. I was gonna say Premiership there, Nike. Don't know what a Nike Premiership is. We'll find
The
out.
best of the best.
Sick, bro.
I think a couple of them creps will get in the Nike Premiership still. TNs,
Yeah.
Air Force,
With these.
BWs will get in
By
there.
all means.
You know what?
I think yours will get in there as well for sure.
The Nike Air Premiership is gonna be a new thing we start, where if the crep that's put on that's Nike is overly length and everyone's like, yo, you need to reload that. Reload it, reload. You remember the guy that does the reload it?
Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back. What are you doing?
It's
Pull
getting
it
put
back.
on a wall. It's getting put on the Nike Air Max Premiership wall. That is what that's going to be. I think there's a lot that I've been through because I'm a heavy fan. Will be on the wall, so you never know. Next episode, we're going to sort that out. 100%.
down.
Yeah, geez.
Go on,
So,
Geezer.
yeah.
Alright, Geezer, Geezer.
Free with it.
Free with it. Free with it.
Skirtage.
We're free with it, mate.
Need some delay on that.
Because merch.
You got auto tune, man?
We always, much as like the game is about bars, beats, videos, I believe that clothing and what you wear has a massive impact. That's why I do Sneak of the Week, but also what brands are like ticking your boxes recently? What's something that you can go, that's sick?
Stay tripping.
Stay
Yeah, come
tripping.
on.
Straight up. Straight up.
They sent
Stay
us some
tripping.
t-shirts.
Sponsored the team.
Jeez.
Stay tripping world,
Set.
man.
I'm gonna be tripping soon for a couple of them still.
ASOS as well.
Yeah,
ASOS.
ASOS sent us some stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty lit.
That was cool.
But big
Shout
up the
out.
ASOS
But
crew.
we try and
Babs.
rock our own
Big
stuff.
up Babs.
We've got our own couple bits that we're working on. So
Oh,
we've
yeah?
just been wearing like samples and stuff.
This is the fashionista.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, for real.
Come
So
on, what did he say? You
design
need
the
to blow
merch.
your own
Okay.
trumpet a little bit.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
so we designed a few things. You'll see it in one of the videos coming out soon. We're all rocking it, full outfits, cargos, hoodies. It's gonna be lit.
They're
It's
out
gonna be
there.
lit.
They're out.
It's-
They're
they're
out.
out.
You will
People have
seen
them. You'll seen them, but like it's not been publicized.
Because I know
it's
you
like-
did one thing that I saw before. I don't know if it was just a hoodie or something.
Yeah, that's
I
the one.
believe-
That's the one.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
full tracksuits and cargos too, like
Bust
available.
me, bust me. I need to see this
Yeah,
shit.
man.
I need, because I love it. Because nothing solidified yet. But Gunfingaz merch.
We might be able to show you like an exclusive for the video after this.
There you go
You can
then.
get that
There you go then.
potentially. It's a
But-
draft, but we'll show you.
So definitely Local Geezers merch is coming soon.
Yeah, bro.
I'm telling these man I got the taste. Definitely TNs, New Balance, ASICS, Air Forces, Tings.
That's a palette,
Yeah.
that isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
Palette,
a palette and
palette.
a half.
Palette.
That's some visual. What did we say? Visual
flavors.
Visual flavors.
I was
Flavors.
gonna say
VF.
scapegoat.
VF.
There. They're visual
You're really the
flavors.
scapegoat. That's it, bro.
Definitely. There's a lot going on 100% because I know in your videos, like, the one thing I notice is the garms a lot. Like on nights out, I don't usually like to wear shirt. I just like wearing like an XL shirt. Yeah, I've got like a Wiley one that I wear so much. It's like a vintage one.
Mm.
Do you know what? Talking of vintage tees, yeah, I'm gonna bust out the Instagram again
Come on.
because AJ Have you listened to AJ Tracey's new album?
Yeah, lit. It's lit.
Hard.
Conductor.
Hard. Oh,
Ladbroke Grove.
Yeah.
Ladbroke Grove,
That's a
man.
banger.
The visual flavours were literally, the kiwi was in my mouth. I'm telling you that. The kiwi was in my mouth.
In mouth. In
mouth.
mouth. You were in mouth.
Belper, shout out Belper.
Literally.
Hey, dude, you're right.
Before I show the man them this, I'm gonna show them the tea that I'm on about, which they'll understand why. I'm talking about nostalgic teas. Bradley Pattern, man. Yeah. So basically, it's the merch, because I didn't get tickets to his tour because I'm a broke boy and all that stuff there. But
Student, that's what you should say.
Saving up for the tea and hats
student
and
life,
the
innit? It's not
CO
broke life,
pack,
student
soul
life.
pack.
You know what you can do though?
it's just all this.
You know you can do
Jodish clubber.
No, that with a cap.
Oh, go on, Rufus.
No cap, baby.
My brother wanted like Red Dead Redemption innit? When
Yeah.
it came out, but he didn't have no piece. So we got an emergency fund at uni so we could buy it.
Yeah, come on.
That's what you need to do, bro.
Hold tight, Barney.
Shout out
books to
Barney.
learn with.
Shout out
That's what,
Barney.
that's what you need to do, bro.
Big 'em
Innovative
up.
ideas.
Ganged off.
Big 'em up. Definitely. So this is the t-shirt for AJ Tracey's merch. Oh my god.
It looks fine.
Bad boy. I want it. I want it
Yeah,
there.
yeah. It reminds me of
Rock tees and
Say
shit.
wrestling t-shirt.
Yeah,
It's like
wrestling
kind of
and, like, rock
and like
and
that
stuff.
Jordan
Yeah.
one. You know what I mean? Where it's just got bare different bits of like snippets of.
I rate that's hard, man.
Yeah.
I've got a Wiley one like that, and I was like, I need that one.
We
It
did
says
dance
G Tracer. Yeah, we have something like that.
We
still.
do have some similar things still,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Like,
If it's gonna go down. It's been
Well,
You
if
cancelled.
gotta
it is,
put it down, man. You gotta put it down, man.
Put it down, man.
Put it down, man.
like it's a hard tee, but I was there like to my boy. I was like, I'm gonna be that guy, you know, on the Facebook groups, yeah, that go, did any man get any merch, or like, did any man got a ticket going? Like, I may have to get to that stage because that tee's wicked.
Is it sold out? The tour.
It's all sold out, the tour, obviously.
Fair.
But you know,
Big up AJ Tracey.
innit?
it is a sick album. Horror Flick's my favourite tune on that.
Mine's,
Nothing but that.
Nothing but
Yeah,
that.
nothing but net.
Hollow and Trace.
Yeah,
You know what?
no,
I
no,
with
understand
the
why
gap.
you say that.
Nice.
And boom.
I understand why
Goes
you
off.
say that.
Just for banger like that
Yeah.
kind of. But
Yeah,
Ladbroke
yeah,
Grove
yeah.
is like
Yeah,
just
that's
waves.
banger.
The tune with
Waves.
Jake
Kiwi.
Yeah, the two with
What's it
Jake
called?
necklace.
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 Yes.
That
Necklace.
is big.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
I would
good
big.
one
man.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Good one as well.
Psych Out was a big. I like Psych Out.
It's different, isn't it?
It's
Yeah,
a radio
yeah,
song,
yeah.
man. It's a radio song.
I wouldn't even like, even when it comes up, because when I'm at work, I have when one of my managers leaves. I'm not gonna say who, because you're all dickheads there. Me and my other manager, we've got like, me and him, we listen to One Extra, and we listen to art, like the music that obviously his podcast runs off, and we just get One Extra on, and like, or even on like the odd time that it comes on at work, it's like Nagato, I'm in pain. The Naruto references, that tune was sick. It was literally like an anime opening and a tune Psych Out for me, man. I don't know why, it just does remind me of that, even though it's strippers and everything everywhere, but
Yeah, the
it's a
video's
good,
bit
it's
mad.
a sick video.
Video's a bit mad.
But Horror Flick for me, just because it had like an element, you know, when someone does, you know how you get these Instagram freestyles now where people would do something about chocolate or something like that.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that about Halloween, and I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
Halloween. Halloween's one of my favourite holidays. I was like, the man made a grime tune about Halloween. I was like, how could I be mad?
Yeah, I hear that.
That's why it's just sick. It's just, there's an aesthetic to it.
I hear that. I
That's-
feel like Halloween. We've made a song for Halloween like the past 3 years.
Yeah.
It never
Yeah,
like.
never dropped
It
it.
never dropped. Like
Yeah.
EP. Do a skeptic
Halloween
EP. Halloween.
There's so
EP.
much patterns coming out of this. Halloween patterns.
Video idea as well. still.
Halloween
Video
patterns.
ideas.
Halloween patterns. There you go. With the E as a pound sign, not a dollar sign
Halloween
for you
tune,
basic
Jeff,
bitches out
definitely
there.
this year, man.
We more than that, man. We
More than that, you know what
more
I'm
than
saying?
that, baby.
Free with it.
Free with it.
Know what I'm saying?
100%. So we've talked about the goms, we've talked about everything else, and there's only one more thing we can really do now, and it's my favourite little segment.
Come on.
Minutes of Chaos. What is Minutes of Chaos?
Chaos.
It's a freestyle segment, yeah. So I've got 2 beats. Now this ain't local geezers. This is foreign geezer shit
Foreign
right here.
geezers.
Foreign geezers.
Maybe, but I don't know.
Gunfinger geezers.
Gunfinger geezers.
That's
This is too many
geezers. Guys
patterns.
are ready,
Marketing
man.
is going mad in the room right now.
Gunfinger
That
geezers.
Gunfinger geezers. So what am I patterning right here?
Patterned off.
Patterned up.
Patterned off.
All right. So you know what we're gonna do. The first one filmed as well, so you know how to make the
Yo,
beats.
yo.
Extra
Gang, gang,
juicy.
gang, gang, gang.
Extra
Gang, gang, gang,
juicy.
gang, gang.
extra juicy.
Extra juicy.
Juicy, baby.
Now I'm
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't need to say much
Hey,
to
hey.
do this. All I need to do is Bradley. Can you do us a favor? I just need to do something for the one time.
So what you got? Like, you say it's garage.
There's a little
Garage.
bit. There's some visual. Is it visual flavors?
Some visual flavours.
All right.
Visual flavors.
Visual
Oh,
flavours.
is that the way? Yeah.
Visual flavours.
Say less. Is that gonna?
Done
So
now.
you know we got
Yeah, you guys just chill.
local geezers.
Local
We're on the
geezers.
live thing right now. I thought
Is
first
it live, yeah?
time. Yeah, we're gonna do
Lit.
it live.
Live
Yes.
local
Live
geezers.
Live gang.
Everyone's inside.
Geese.
You know what
Geese
we're
way.
saying.
Yo,
We don't need to say
Hey.
I can hear you. Wiz.
Can you
Can you hear me?
say something?
Say less. Say less.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Say less.
free with it.
So, pardon me.
That's nasty.
Wait, we like to get them out just before the freestyle.
Better in
Serious.
the night, eh? That's what
Force
I
'em.
would say.
Alright.
Sorry, that's
This
that's it. I'm
is
taking the
minutes of chaos, and I've got local geezers in
Bop,
the
bop.
booth.
Oh, I'm a bit too loud. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I was gonna.
It
piss. Sit away
sometimes
from it.
happens.
Sit away from it a bit.
Yo,
Sit away
it's
from
cool.
it.
Just like yo,
I'm in
let it
you
breathe.
gotta get in my position. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna say nothing else. Just
I was like,
Look at the fucking beat on.
oh. Can we get some? Turn up.
Turn it up a little bit. Turn up. Hey.
You wanna go first or me?
I'll go for a little bit.
Say less.
Chronic and chronic. Fly like a comet.
Yeah.
Animated character. I'm a real life comic.
Comment.
Backy in the raw, I sprinkle something on it. We got a Carlos.
Say what?
Smoking with Carlos.
Hey.
Room is real far close. Measure the right dose.
Ooh.
Still got on my coat. Shed a layer. I'm way up. The view is nice.
Nice.
Teddy laced it, so we lace it nice.
Nice.
Said don't be Marty, just be nice.
Yo, Big Jim the Killer, local geezers whiz. Let's do this. Yo, working that's for certain. Never posted, but I'm lurking.
Hey.
Sunny side swerving. I'm the prince, but I ain't Persian. Fanta's got me burping. Drink the water while I'm flirting. Recording in the heat. Yo, make some noise and close the curtain. All I wanted was 5 mil. All I got was 5 bill. No Zanny Molly when I chill. Kick back, whiz, take 5 pills. No sands, chillin' out with the mans. Me and gang, we want bands. Me and my bang. Bang. Latin, I used to speak Latin, but now it's just, you remember that? Latin love,
You speak Latin, now it's pattern.
chatting.
When I put
Cat.
my shades on, we get our rave on a mad one, not a tame one.
Yeah, I got a grade 1.
Grade 1.
Yeah, I got a grade 2.
All over.
Yeah, they don't like you, but trust me, they say, Jim, I like you.
You a good lad, not a bad one. Yeah, we're on a mad one.
I call Wiz at 2 PM, he's like, I roll a fat one.
Oh, now I'm mash up,
Telling them, man, just catch up.
cause you're behind.
What I've got on demand.
Nothing was planned. Straight off the dome. You know I'm never picking up my phone.
Yeah, trust me, I try to ring him.
It was dinging, but I put it on silent. I'm a calm lad, not violent. Hey,
Oi, that was a buzzer still. What? Yo, who's made this beat? Who's this?
Alright. Big up
Funkadelic.
Nathaniel London, yeah.
Yeah.
It's called I know.
I know.
yeah, we like that one.
Yo, that
We
was
like
nice.
one. We
That
like
was
that one.
nice.
That was
I'm
vibey.
telling you, man, you need to get on a garage
That was
flex.
vibey still.
Is that a garage thing, yeah?
Yeah, it's a garage thing. That's supposed to be a One Ace and Santander, a Drake beat, and I believe somehow Young FUME or something. So, pattern beat, man.
Yeah, man.
So let's get into the next one.
That was nice.
This one's more dipping. You know, we dipped into the visual flavour that I like,
Yeah.
Okay.
and we're dipping
Visual.
Visuals.
We're dipping into another flavour. So see what you think of this one. Just say, "Oh, Jim, just keep the thing like there."
Here, yeah? Sorry, am I too close?
Yeah. Just
Sorry,
like a
I
little
like.
more backwards.
Yeah,
innit?
sorry.
Yeah.
I got a big nose, so I need to like.
Aye. Free with it.
Okay, try and catch this one. You want to go first, yeah?
If you want.
Alright, fuck it. Yo. Got my eggs inside the basket, my papers inside the plastic. Bacon waking in a frying pan, and I'm ready to clap it. My belly's probably the loudest. I'm always where the free house is. My dog smelling the loudest. My broad, she is a. Mixing up the calling and Carlsberg like a lad is Aladdin with a crash landing. My clothes cover the landing. Bro, he's Italian, he talks, we understand him. He walks, they surround him, these hoes are astounding. Yet to reach my peak, yet to see a mountain. Shout out WIZZ, I never doubt him. Silver surfing while he's pouting, riding round the island doing 30 mph, no major. Lame killing, telling these pricks bring the paper and I'll shape you up. And I'm just trying to
Go,
and maybe trying
my luck.
and I wish with my earners
Up,
what?
Bake up, get cake up.
Jeez.
Raising the stakes up.
Gang.
Taking them higher, cutting it close to the wire.
Free with it.
Eating papaya, your flow is dire. Worn out like a tire, give it you, you're a trier. I was riding round the car smoking out.
Lovely.
I'm better than when I started out. Riding round, yeah, we riding out. Yeah, we riding out, yeah, we riding about. Riding about, riding about, riding about.
With a zoot mama.
Zooting my mouth, zooting my mouth. We're from the Midlands, we're not from down south.
That's real talk. See, real gangster, my real walk.
Real what?
Alright, listen, this one. See if you know this one. Caught me a Zan, now feel like the man. 1, 2, bang, go ting, what a plan. Kick back, sit down, everything calm. Wake up next day, I miss my alarm. I said I caught me a Zan, now feel like the man. 1, 2, bang, yeah. Plan. Kick back, sit down, everything calm. Wake up next day, I miss my alarm like damn. Gally wanna eat up all on the gram. Mans wanna talk up just cause they can. Deserving a clothesline, everybody slam. Win for the pin and win, cheer for the fans. Link with a plug like yo, what's good? Pass me a Zan, where's your 5 grand, bro?
Hey.
Come off the app, you crook.
Hey.
Cause we do got the price, real low, you more.
Pip
Tracer. Go on.
Absolutely.
The bloody mango.
Tied up, tangled, complications, refuge from all my frustrations. Might do a little too many. 2 stiff rooms and there goes a memory. Can I smoke in here? Is that cool?
That's calm.
I lie low, but I ain't in the pool. I've been on a recline, not the decline. Need more bars and I mean rhymes. We got a few things in the pipeline. Need more money, need more time, but I guess it's not that simple. Need things popping like some pimples. Make music all the time and I stay in just like some dimples.
Yo,
And
groupies, yeah, I'm on that. Get them on the podcast. Spicing with the sauce and now I'm dripping all up on that. Trust me, that's not easy. I was cheesy, now I'm greasy. Swag inside the rucksack. You best believe me now, it's preem, no less. Good batch with no stress. And now I've seen a big change. I wish you haters all the best. You man are soft. You do this for a laugh. Well, I take it so serious, but I'm sorry, my dog.
Hey.
Love that.
pull up, hop out, geezers hot now. They're like, what how? Prime time slot now, hardly party. Don't dress smartly with my gang and we so gnarly. Saucy, swaggin', ain't no bragging. So, and I put it, pageant, put it, and I flop it. But we still drop it, and you know we rockin', and you know we poppin'. Oh, it's a geezer gang, we never prang, you know we're nang. Talking slang so you can't understand.
Jeez, geezer slang, innit?
Geezer
Geezer
slang.
way.
Geezer way,
Make
baby.
some noise.
That was the freest.
Free with it.
Free with it.
Free with it. We told
Free
you,
with
free
it.
with it, innit? You get
Aye,
me?
cut the ting. That's all they're getting now.
Free with
Cut
it.
the ting.
Free with it.
Jesus.
It's getting warmer and warmer.
Yeah.
Warms it. Winter warmer. Winter warmer.
Hey,
Get me?
Winter warmer out now.
Now, thank
All platforms, video everywhere.
Pass the kvass, I feel like a boss.
plastic.
Humble
boss.
guys, we don't like to floss.
Hey, let's just
I look at the tags, I
The
think about the
geezers.
cost.
Insta, yo, gang.
Yo, DJ Medley P, aka the one and only Meds P. You know how it is.
Where we at? Where we at?
Gunfingaz, man.
Where we at?
Gunfingaz.
Coming soon.
Semi-auto,
coming soon.
baby.
There you go. It's all live and fresh. It's all visual flavors here. I want to thank the fucking geezers for coming through.
Thanks for having us,
One of
man.
the
You
most
looked after us, man.
Yo, it's been really fun,
Big up
man.
yourself, man.
Really fun.
Aye.
And next
Another
show,
one.
you're coming through. Studio maybe even as well.
Ad-libs.
No pop world, ad-libs.
Pop world, bro.
Pop world rhythm coming soon.
And the Halloween video, since you're a big Halloween fan, you gotta get involved.
I would love to.
Some
That
face
is an
paint,
honour
some
for
shit
me.
or something.
Aye, something.
Scary ass.
we gotta do
Scary
something.
ass. Bro, I'd love to.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
100%.
Hey, I want to big up the geezers them for coming through.
Yes.
Before we finish, where can the people then find you?
Everywhere.
Insta, Spotify, Apple Music, local
Local
geezers
geezers.
on everything.
Twitter, Facebook.
Twitter, yes.
Fa-
Localgeezers.com.
Yeah, everywhere.
get there.
Everywhere, man. It's local
We need
geezers.
to get the website popping.
Google, YouTube, subscribe, like, follow, share, follow,
Subscribe, man.
subscribe.
Bebo,
Listen,
I'm saying-
watch,
MySpace.
and
More
just-
podcasts on the way too.
Yeah, man.
And shout out Gunfingaz on the podcast. Loving it,
Therefore,
gang.
big them up each and every time. For anyone who wants to obviously get involved, you know, links will be in the flipping bio.
Gang.
As I've said, I want to big up first time on the camera. You can see my clap face and the fact my beard doesn't connect. Hold tight, my guy.
It's all a process. It's all a process. You know what I mean? We're working. We're working with
Thanks,
it.
man. He
Bro,
Bro, I
understands.
got
what I'm
backwards
Working.
Mohicans.
I think it's a Derby problem. Nah, saying
Something's in the
free
water.
with it. Free with
Free
it.
with it.
There's so many ad libs on this
Skirted.
joint. But honestly, I want to big up my guy, Bradley.
Yeah, brothers.
But Bradley's on the cam
Brothers.
Gang, gang.
for doing this, because if not, I would have been too scared to pull out the camera low key. But who knows? You can
Got
see
it
my
looking
clap face
crispy.
now, and they're gonna have so many different fits.
But they saw the crep.
They saw the crepe, of course they saw.
So that matters.
Head to toe.
100%. Nike, all I
drip.
know.
Hey.
Gang.
Exactly. For myself, obviously, Twitter for all them shit tweets about this podcast. Bo, DJ Medley P1, Insta, Gunfingaz. Get on that. You're gonna see some fire pics coming through with the geezers as well.
Gang, gang.
Exactly. So, that's it. I want to thank my G's for coming through, for showing. Maybe you've learned a tutu thing about the style and whatnot. But yeah, this is it now. We're just gonna keep moving, baby. Episode 15.
Yes, Kim.
Geezer
Kim,
Garage coming
Kim,
soon.
Kim means keep it moving.
Kim,
Kim. Keep
Kim.
it moving.
Kim.
Kim.
I love
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Alright, that's all I gotta say. To
Gang.
G's, want to say goodbye to my G's.
Thanks
Yo,
for
it's
having
been a
us.
pleasure.
Bye.
Thanks for having us.
We got Gunfingaz. Gang.
It's a cut. I'm all out of ammo. Free with it.
Hey,